Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a reaction and analysis video for a song by filejacker called Arms of an Angel on Untitled Burial. And I'm a big fan of filejacker, so I'm expecting good stuff here. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so far a couple things I want to point out, all that I'm already noticing that are pretty cool. The vocals he has panning, it sounds like, which is always a nice touch. I like the little. It sounds like he has a really low pass, somewhat of a respace going. And also you can hear a little lead that sounds like it's. I don't know if the volume's low or if it's low pass or being filtered into the song. But you can hear a lead coming in from the background, and I don't know if it's going to stay like that in the background or come all the way through or not. But let's go ahead and continue with the song and see. All right, just another thing I got to point out. He's also got, I don't know if he's got hi-hats and a shaker, but one of the sounds he's got going on with his hi-hat work is going from left to right, or like alternating hitting right and left, and I think that's really cool as well. So far the beat sounds really good too. Let's keep going. All right, so that was a sick drop. I don't know if that was the same respace as he had going earlier, and then he just lifted the low pass filter off of it, or lifted whatever filter was on it. Maybe it was a band pass or something. But that was a nice drop. Felt really good, and that's a really fat sounding respace. And that it did sound like that lead came through a little more that I was hearing earlier. Let's keep going. That was nice how it filtered down and then jumped out of the filter but stopped. This is beautiful. So I'm not a huge fan of panning certain instruments all the way to one side or the left, because a couple of sounds he has panned, it sounds like all the way to the left, which is I mean, no hate or anything. It's just not more of a stylistic choice, but that is something to notice and still appreciate. You know, filling up the whole stereo dynamic range. Man, this is really good. I don't see how he's able to get songs this good with how often he pumps songs out. I mean, he just because he's always dropping something like all the time and like fucking bangers. But let's go ahead and finish this out. It's about to end. All right. Um, that was sick. He hit a lot of really key elements for stuff that I do in my songs. Like coming in with the intro. He did a really good job of really building the tension on the intro before dropping it. Um, I always like to bring in like an almost wave style respace where it's very filtered and there's not a whole lot of high end grit to make it sound like thick and fat. It's just very smooth and bassy. And then you drop the really heavy, thicker respace on the drop, which is pretty standard. But this part of the analysis is for people that probably maybe don't know what some of these sounds are and stuff. So if you already know, forgive me. But that lead was very nice. It sounded like it had a little bit of chorus on it, a little bit of delay. Sounded like it was probably a square wave, maybe not quite a saw wave, but I could be wrong. Um, I don't know. It was sick. He did a really good job on this one. I'm very impressed. But filejacker, he always brings it. I mean, I haven't really been disappointed by too many of his songs. Um, yeah, I mean, like I said, the only I guess nitpick I got is the stylistic choice to put the instruments, like certain instruments, completely panned left or right, and not filling the whole space. But I mean, that's just like I said, just a stylistic choice, and I still appreciate it. And yeah, much love to Filejacker, and you guys make sure you keep up with him. All his stuff is bangers. So that's it for today's reaction video. Hope you guys liked it, and if you got any suggestions for more, leave them in the comments. All right, see you guys later.